Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk Friday, bruv? Cass, what you telling me, fam?
Um, I'm good, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? It's a week before Ramadan, so good preparation. Try not to get vexed tomorrow. Yeah, man. What you said?
I'm good, bro. I'm all
Mm,
right. Can't complain, bruv. Just one of those. Do you know what I'm saying? Can't say I'm
mm,
looking forward to the weekend or football, but
yeah,
you know,
it gets like that, man. 12:30 kickoff, man. It could either start very right or start very, very wrong, man. Do you know what I
bruv,
mean?
the
Where they want
12:30 is
where's
known as the accumulator breaker, bruv. You know them ones. You know
mm,
them 12:30 Saturdays. You never put those in your accumulator if you're doing one because they always mash it up, bro.
Yeah, boy. Well, I don't do that, but when I used to, I remember having to put extra bets on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I'm telling you now, if my missus thinks she can chat to me for 6 hours tomorrow, if we lose or 12, then boy, she's mistaken. You know what? Yeah, my missus don't even respect me no more. As a
Mm.
man, it's bad because she's like, well, I don't even understand why you get mad. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, your team's shit. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, yeah, your team's rubbish anyways. So why do you care? And I'm thinking, you can't chat to me. Yeah,
That's
man.
nuts.
Just to find out who she supports, bro.
They
She
don't
watches ball.
understand though. They don't understand though. It's one thing saying, yeah, yo, your team are shit, so why'd you get upset? But bro, even if you know your team's shit, you're still gonna get upset.
Oh no, no. It goes beyond that. She knows players.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. She don't watch it like religiously, but her brother supports Arsenal and
Okay.
she supports Chelsea. And she's like, if I had the striker like yours, I'd cry too. And I'm like, well, you just said why are you getting upset for though? So you kind of just like, do you get
Yeah,
it?
nah, it's crazy. Yeah, nah, see, I can't do it, bro. You're a better man than me still.
Yeah, no, she can't chat to me for 6 hours. I told her that straight. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But anyways, no respect even in the household. So boy, is what it is. The only thing that can bring me some ease is Liverpool losing. Yeah, man. If that happens, I'll be happy. That would see him once in pain is the best pleasure ever.
I hear it. I
Yeah,
hear it.
man.
I hear
I,
it. No,
but
it
I
does.
trust
It
me.
does
This
help.
civil war's going on in the Liverpool fan base at the moment. You think like they act like they're top of the league, but they can't. To get it. So, Liverpool this time last year had the same points and bottled it and finished third. Do you
Do you
want to know
think it's
another
that
fact?
time? You think
Do you
it's
want?
that time?
I hope it's that time because I know you'd probably rather Arsenal win the league or not.
No.
Because I'd rather Arsenal win the league. I don't want Liverpool winning the league. I just don't want it to happen. Like I know quite a few Liverpool fans. Yeah, and I'd
So do
rather
I,
not.
but not as many as the Arsenal fans I know.
The thing is, I don't mind Arsenal winning it. They won it in like 20 years. They can go win it and they can go like run their gums a bit. I get the algorithms. I don't mind it. And from there forward, 20 years later, they won't have another one. So I don't mind. You know what? They get to keep Arteta. So really and truly, we got to think of the grand scheme of things. It's like Ten Hag when he won the FA Cup. They kept him in the job. And guess what? It was the wrong thing to do. So
Correct.
please, Montoya, por favor. You know what I'm saying? All them sentences right there. Montoya.
I hear it. I hear
Mm.
it. Do you
And
know what I mean?
answer for you to you don't need to know them ones there. She could be imaginary for all you know, man.
No, that's crazy.
Trust me, she might be made up in my own head.
I hear you. I hear you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones, bro. We got the chat. Oh, yeah, I saw this clip going around on. Was it on Twitter? Maybe. Do you know what I mean? This Ogden stuff. To be honest, Ogden just talks a load of bollocks anyway. Like this geezer, he always talks like he knows stuff, but I don't think he knows stuff.
What did he say exactly? What about the
He's-
delict?
yeah, he said, "Oh, the club didn't want delete." Apparently, do you know what I mean? And it was a Ten Hag signing, and that Xerxes was a club signing. That the recruitment team wanted, or something like that. But yeah.
But I don't. You know why this doesn't make any sense yet? And I feel
Yeah.
like I think every fan gets drawn into this, innit?
Yeah.
If this was true, why did this not come out before? Why did he have to wait for it to be in a crap state? AKA most journalists, by the way, not just Mark Ogden, who even listens to this guy. Yeah, you know, why come out now? Why
Mm,
come out when Delict came through the door? Why didn't it come out 3 months ago? Why didn't it come out when Ten Hag was there? You get, because
exactly.
if you do a roundup when Ten Hag was there, Delict was a club signing because it was too much of a good offer to turn down, and he
And
wanted.
he didn't want Ugarte, which is what we knew. We knew
Yeah,
that he didn't
exactly.
want Ugarte because he was trying to keep Scott McTominay, and Ugarte was a club signing. So, like,
Yeah, yeah.
what's
The
man
only
talking
the only
about?
striker he wanted was the only player that he wanted. Apparently, that was actually his was actually Xerxes. And you know what? Fair play. He's a good footballer. So we'll see in it.
According to Mark Ogden, yeah, Xerxes struggled. Do you know what I'm
Where?
saying?
Where?
I don't know. At Man United, I don't think he struggled at Man United. I think he came
Nah.
into. I think the team struggle. He's come into a struggling team, yeah,
And everyone looks
and
crap.
and everyone looks shit, and they haven't played him. I don't think he struggled at all. I think
He's one
he's
of
been fine.
he's been one of our better players. At Tottenham, he was our best player. How about that? Him and Dorgu were our best players.
Yeah, but this is the point, though. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's like, cool. The club wanted Xerxes. It was a club signing. Good. Should be a club signing, but I thought that's how we were recruiting now. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's
He
what I
said
thought.
that Dan Ashworth, and we know that Jason Wilcox wanted him anyway because they've been trialing a withdrawn striker from last season. They played Bruno up there, and they also
Mm.
played McTominay up there. So we knew we wanted a striker in that mold anyway. So it was very much a club signing, the Xerxes thing. So when he's saying that the club didn't want Delete, why would the club not want Delete, bro? And he's saying, oh, the club thought that they were well stocked in centre back areas. No, bro. Like we had fucking Johnny Evans and Victor Lindelof, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Well stocked. Is that the latest? Yeah. So no.
Well stocked, bro. What are you talking about?
I
And
still
then
like.
Euro's been injured.
I still like. For me, I still like the lit. Like I don't think there's
Bruv,
anything wrong.
listen. Bruv, Delete
Nothing wrong
is
with him. He's our
at the
best
moment,
defender.
yeah. Delit's our best centre back, yeah, pound for pound now, comfortably. Do you know what I mean? And I think people are similar to what happened with Varane. People are overlooking the importance of Matthias De Ligt in this team, bro. They did it with Varane as well. They thought that Lissandro was making Varane look good when it was the other way around.
Yeah, that's true. It was the other way around all along. She never got rid of him, man. But then again, he got injured and his career finished. So in hindsight, they would have got rid of him anyways because of his wages. So let's be real.
Yeah, they would have. They would have.
So nothing new for me personally, but once again, more crap. I say this on my channel quite a lot, yeah. And I say we need to stop getting fed into like all this rubbish all the time. There's always something negative for clicked for United when nothing, no one wants to. By the way, everyone knows Mike Keegan, yeah, and this goes to like this MEFC MPB, that weirdo as well, yeah, and all this kind of stuff, yeah, and whatnot. Like they don't post none of this stuff. These aggregators, like yesterday, what's his name? What's his name? Daily Mail, Mike Keegan. Is it Mike Keegan? Is that it? Is that his name? What's his name again? The Keegan guy, yeah, him.
Must be,
He posted quite a balanced article on United, but that isn't blown up, and you're like, why? Not because I want to hear it, it's because he broke it down differently. That's what I'm saying. Like he broke down different several major points about United's finances and what they need to do and how it needs to be run if they ever want to get back to where they need to. Things on the pitch. It was constructive, like little bits and bobs like that. But all these as long as they get clicks like Chris Wheeler and all these man, and even Ducker, bro. I don't get it. I don't get why players go to him sometimes. Yeah, but they do. Just maybe because he speaks well. Maybe because he uses a few big words. And then you got Simon Jordan back in the case about Man United. How is Simon Jordan? See, Simon Jordan's probably the only one I kind of like listening to these days because he likes to play the bad egg whenever he can against the journals.
sure.
Always got beef. So, yeah, man. Sometimes it is what it is, man. Nothing.
What was the premise of this article then?
You know what? I'll send it to you.
Cool.
As well. I read parts of it yesterday, and afterwards I could not be bothered. Marketeers even retweeted it and gave it a breakdown as well. But yeah, give me 1 sec. Mike Keegan. There we go. So it basically, just to break it down, yeah. He says The clipboard carriers striking fear into staff, because basically say and whatnot. That's just one point. It says the work from home exec whose absence said it all. It says no more dumb crap, basically in the swear word, which was actually the quote around Man United, the 20-60-20 split, and then Amorim's summer overhaul. Since he's going to have no money, but it's all broken down into basically those points, band for band, and then Muppeteers kind of broke it down. And whatnot.
But if this bear was going to have no money, he's definitely the wrong coach for this football club. Do you know what I mean? That's why I don't believe this no money stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Nah. The thing is, right, for me, with Amorim or any coach that comes into Man United, look, and this is good feature. By the way, this whole white light, don't worry, I know I'm IC1'd up already, but I'm literally IC001 right now, blood. Anyways, I've got a sunroof. Tottenham could get a new coach. Right, and they could become third, fourth. They're all happy again. Is he going to be? How long is he going to be known for? Not that long, because we all know that Spurs have a life expectancy of 18 months or 2 years. No one cares. Yeah, maybe in Tottenham. The difference is why we always will, and I think even in the next 10 to 15 years, even if we're in the same kind of space, is the fact that if you're the coach that revives Manchester United, you go down in history.
Agreed.
That's the difference. You'll be more known than flipping Arsenal winning another Premier League. You'll be more known than most of these things that happen in the UK. Sorry, my thing's overheating. I'll sort that in a second.
We can still hear you anyway.
Do you get it? That's the difference in temptation at United. If you're the players that come in and revive United, you're automatically a legend. Do you get it? That's we've been through this before. After, rest in peace, all of them lot, obviously they're what made the club what it is, relevance and whatnot. Back in the Busby babes, after the Munich crash. Then we went 70s, we got relegated, we come back. You had to reset the culture again. Alex Ferguson. Then Sir Alex Ferguson, upon more research, he's the guy that destroyed this club. So and now we got to do another reset. So it's not like we haven't done it before. We've done it twice. So not like we can't do it again, but it's going to take some time. But who knows who them coach and who those players are and who those owners are? That's the next question. One second, let me just reset that.
No, 100%. You're spot on. You know what it is? That's going to go over the heads of a lot of the younger G's that don't even know what happened with the Glazers and how the Glazers got into the club in the first place. You get me? So that's going to sound a bit, it's going to sound a bit wild. Do you know what I mean? For the people that don't understand. Do you know what I mean? But it's true. My man jumped on the helicopter and pulled the ladder up, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And now we're fucked. That's the honest truth, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's just one of them ones, bro. That's a conversation that a lot of men are not ready for.
That's the one. So that's what doesn't get put in the newspapers, because at the end of the day, if Sir Alex Ferguson loved United as much as he did, the thing is, we can respect him as a football coach, and you can love him as a football coach, and can love him for everything he did. But at the same time, let's go away from that. You destroyed my passion, bro. So it's like I'll be real, he's the one that's probably set United ablaze more time. So you can respect it, but at the same time, it's like if he cared about this club so much, he would have came out years ago and came against the Glazers, bro. That's what he would have done. And that's the only way. And I still say it right now, because I do believe they'll end up going because of the whole agreement. I don't think a billionaire, self-made billionaire, is going to allow himself to be in partnership for a club that he barely owns, because it don't make no sense. Even his co-partner from Ineos and whatnot, Mercedes, all of this stuff, said it himself. And there's already an agreement in place. It's just the time limit. It's not in place. But my whole thing is, if he was the one that said, these lot got to go, every United fan around the world would listen. Protests, this whole walkout thing. Let me ask you.
No, you're right. If Sir Alex Ferguson came out and was like, yo, we need to get the Glazers out, bro, he could mobilize the whole fan base on his own, and he never done that.
Yeah, man, literally flipping freedom settings, like my man up in Scotland, bro, William Wallace type settings.
Oh, I thought you talking about Jadon Sancho, blood, for a second.
Jamar, yeah?
I said freedom, blood. No, I hear you, though. You're right, though. He could have mobilized the whole fan base, just with one statement, Man could have done an interview in his house like Messi, blood. The ones, and he could have just told the man, them, listen, We need to get our football club back. But bro, the truth is, he's been on the Glazers' payroll here
Since he retired.
since he retired, bro. So really, Jim's the one that took man's bread away, fam. Do you know what I mean? Jim's like, yeah, fuck this. You're getting paid $2 million a year to go to matches and sleep, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, what are we doing?
Innit? I don't see Parchy's son getting that.
Yeah, facts. I hear it. I hear it.
And he actually goes around the world, like for being an ambassador. He's a legend, but he's in bed with the Glazers. You're right, Kev. But yeah, that's where I sit with this. But and it's not happening. And we're gonna suffer. We're gonna suffer a little bit more, as well, man. And I hope people are ready for that, because that is gonna be the case, man. It's gonna be bear fights in the fan base.
Oh, there is gonna be. There's gonna be, bro. But you know what's crazy, yeah? When you look at the situation, the deal that Jim is actually in, bro, like we knew that to be the case, or maybe it wasn't common knowledge, but obviously when they sold him the percentage, there was always a thing where if someone came in with a big deal, Jim would have to sell his thing, because this is the reason why. If you look at the percentages, Jim owns the single biggest share, but he doesn't own the biggest share combined, because the Glazer family have the majority collectively. So they're always going to keep him. They were always going to keep him as a minority shareholder. So he's a majority shareholder, but a minority at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying? And they were always going to keep it that way, because the deal was always that, yo, if someone comes in with some fuck you money here, we're selling the thing, bro, and you kind of have to sell your thing. So the deal that he's in is kind of shit. But at the same time, I don't believe, a man like him takes that deal if he doesn't have an agreement in place with these man that he has to buy these man out. And he does.
It's on the SEC filings. It's public. You can go and see it yourself if you wish. Yeah, but there's no time frame. The issue is there's no time frame on it. The thing is,
there must be a time frame. I believe that there must be a time frame.
Verbal agreement. There's a verbal agreement. Yeah. But we'll never know verbal agreements, because it's never going to be put down on paper. And it's between man and man, basically. But and even that was said. I remember at the time, because that's what I used to get gassed about. And people were like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I've been following it like any other Man United fan more closely than anybody. I feel like I know what I'm talking about. So that's to more like rivals. But my whole thing again is, when everyone's praying for Qatar, when everyone's hoping that all these, rich next owners are gonna come in, why did they not buy Manchester United then for the price that they wanted? Do you get it? Why did they not put down the money? Since they love Man United and wanted it so much, why did they not put down the money? Because guess what? Glazers weren't trying to sell for on the low type beat or on the price type beat. They were trying to sell for a premium. And the only way to get in the door was through a premium. And that's the only way Ratcliffe saw it to see that would justify the price is on a premium. That's why he bought the shares at what he did and what price he did. Do you get it? And I think it was like, was it 30 at the time? It was like, $33 per share or something like that. So again, I don't want to get all technical with you lot, because you probably want to hear about the football and what we think about Amorim and yada, yada, yada. But from what I'm saying, the only way to get in bed and try to buy the club is literally like that.
He had to do what they said at the end of the day, because
no one else bidded. No one else bidded.
Because, bro, everyone else would have seen the state of the financials. They would have looked at the financials. They would have looked at all these things, and they would have said, yo, this ain't worth this. Do you know what I'm saying? So Jim's playing the long game here. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing, because he looked at the financials. He would have known all these things, and he said, listen, they're a mess, and they kind of need us. But at the moment, we're kind of at their mercy. So, do you know what I'm saying? We need to kind of take a L in the short term. Obviously, they would have been open to spending a lot more money to buy the whole club, but now they paid a premium for less. That's all it was.
Yeah, man. And for my whole thing as well, when people are trying to do this like sympathy gimmick on me, like, oh, but look all these people losing their jobs, look what you're doing. I'm like, I don't care. I don't know these man.
Yeah, me neither.
Do you get it? I don't care that these men lost their job. I'll be real. I don't know them. I don't need to have sympathy. I don't need to be fake about it. Do you know what I mean? People lose their jobs every day. If you're good at your job, you go get another one. Do you get it? So for me, it's like we employed the most staff in the whole of the United Kingdom at all the football clubs by a margin.
Exactly, but that's what I said.
But we're
Do you
broke.
know
So
what I
what are we
mean?
meant to do? Oh, but you got a player that's worth this much per week. Different source of money. Do you get it? Different, different parts of the jobs get budgeted, isn't it? So why do I have to care? I'm not a charity, bro. Or we're not a charity. Bro, right now we need money in any corner we can. So if you need to sack staff to save 8 million per year, then that's what's gonna happen because we're broke.
100%, bro. And that's what I was saying. It showed that we were overstaffed, yeah. We were massively overstaffed, bro. It's like 300% or something like that, overstaffed compared to Man City. So why the fuck why would we do that? Why do we do that, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Man have to sell them, bro. Do you know what I mean? When I start seeing, how the club was run, it was run poorly, bro. Do you know what I mean? It was always jobs for the boys, bro. Even when you look at half the jobs, bro, we still don't know what Darren Fletcher does.
Yep.
We still don't know what he does, but he's here because his sons are in the academy, bro. And we went and we bought his kids from Man City Academy. Like, who does that? Man gave him a job and then went and paid money for his youths and that. Man United were just spending money, yeah, like their man had a cheat code, blood.
Boy, got to cut corners everywhere you can go in it.
Trust me. So it's one of them ones, bro. They're running Manchester United, yeah, like it's a charity, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how they were running.
Only Man United, because if someone else did it, God forbid, it won't get highlighted.
Yeah.
Do you get
100%.
it? Losing 100 million per year, but the debts are still there and all this kind of stuff. How is you meant to pay for it?
Boy, they're saying that they recovered 50 million through all their cuts. 50 million is a lot of money, bro.
And it's still going to be more.
Exactly. 50 million is a lot.
Have they cut all the scouts yet? No, not yet. If that is a true figure, we employ the most scouts in the world, but what's the point of employing most of the scouts in the world when you don't even use them? Let alone, do you know what I mean? Only United. We're meant to be, the classy club and all this kind of stuff. Whatever. There's no such thing as class when billionaires are involved.
Yeah, 100%. Like man said, we paid billions of. Man said we paid £1 billion of interest on 700 million debt. Bro, listen, I know these men are cooked, innit? I know these men are cooked. They fucked up the club, but this is where all the anger needs to be directed at. This is my problem. My problem is, it's like people are like Ineos this and Ashworth this and all these other things, bro. These men have been here for barely a year. Do you know what I mean? It's February now, so they've been here for barely a calendar year. That this is their accumulation, of decades of neglect. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's mad disingenuous, to be putting all this energy towards the wrong people.
It's mad, but it's what Glazer probably wanted, and I think Ineos knew that. Or well, we could say Ineos. They don't even own the club. It's Ratcliffe. They knew he was going to be at the forefront, taking all the crap. It's all Ineos. I'm like, well, Ineos. Why Ineos? The thing is, this is why it makes no sense here. If Ineos or Ratcliffe, however you want to label it, only has sporting control, we'd only see sporting decisions. But he's making decisions based off the whole club. So that kind of tells you everything you need to know if he's gonna be taking the club or not, because they're not making. And people's like, oh, but Joe Glazer is still involved. Yeah, because when you own a business and co-business with someone, you have to get it signed off. That's how it works. You can't just say, no, you know what? Don't worry about it. We don't need a signature. No, legally, you need a signature. Do you get it? So of course he's signing off. Everything gets signed off by the owners at the end. This is what I mean. People need to start clearing up a little bit more. Because otherwise, it just comes back down, and then all the rivals start doing all this and that, which is fair enough, because I would do the same back to them. Because it's all funny, it's all fun and games until Liverpool lose a few games and it's FSG out. But in the same way to say that to us about Glazers, simple minds, isn't it? But yeah, man, there's a lot to uncover. Like I'm pretty sure in it. Like, I don't want to tell that to Norridin. If we tell that to Norridin, this would be a 2-hour show. Yeah,
it's a mess, bro. Do you know what I mean? It is a mess. Do you know what I mean? But you have to look at it from purely a business point of view. The guys that have come in a year ago can't be responsible for something that has been a problem. People are talking about the debt like the debt just showed up, bruv. It's been there for the last 20 odd years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what? There's been a couple of howlers along the way. One major howler. But, not everyone was in charge or in place at that point because they needed a manager for pre-season. I hear it, but at the same time, grow some balls in it.
Yeah.
Do you get
I hear it?
There's been a couple of howlers. They wasted a lot of money on Dan Ashworth. A lot of money. But that's been sorted. At least he rectified it.
No, 100%. So there you go. If the debt's been there for 30 odd years, why am I going on like it's got anything to do with Ineos, bro? It ain't got nothing to do with Ineos, bro.
I don't think so either.
No, I
Do
mean
people
the
like
one
the
the, the
signings
one
or
thing
not?
I dislike the most,
Just
about
keeping
the
Ten
Ineos
Hag.
situation is the fact that the fans wanted Jim Ratcliffe, bro. A lot of these top reds wanted him, and also,
They wanted Ten Hag too.
they dressed it up under the guise, of like he's a Man United fan. He grew up in the local area and all this bullshit. They done the Brexit thing, but it's like if he was a proper Man United fan, like why did he even entertain the idea of working with them in the first place? Do you know what I'm saying? Because you would have understood how much Man United fans want the Glazers out.
Yeah.
So why did
Oh
you
yeah.
jump in bed with people that you're supposed to despise? If you're really a Man United fan, the truth is,
And
he
go
ain't
on,
no
go on, go
Man
on.
United fan. He never was.
No, he's a self fan. He's a him fan. He's a Sir Jim Ratcliffe fan. He's about his money, bro. I feel like
Yeah,
once you get your money, you don't really care about much else in the world because
I
you're
hear
good.
it.
Do you get it? How many times have we ever, if anyone's been up, like you're up, you don't really care what's going on in your life as much. Well, you do, but you don't because you can get up, you're smiling, bro.
Mm.
Like, do you get it? You're not really worried because you know what? You can tackle the day how you want and still earn some money or whatever or not, but you're up until you're
Mm-hmm.
not. And then you care. That's the way I
100%.
look at it. And I've seen that too many times in my lifetime. Seen it way too many times in my lifetime. And also, you know what else gets scrutinized then? Oh, why? Like, why is he? If he's such a broke guy, like, why is he taking away the Tottenham sponsorship? Well, one, if you could take away a sponsorship from a rival when it's just for advertisement, anyways, to go and fund something, some legal battle elsewhere in the world for the, the All Blacks, and you can cut that corner, then go and do it. Who cares? End
Exactly.
it. I don't see what's wrong with it. What would you rather him do? Out
Yeah, I
of
don't really
pocket
care.
again? I don't care. But why is that getting highlighted for Man United? That's got nothing to do with Sir Jim Ratcliffe. That's got to do with Ineos, not Ratcliffe.
Yeah, but bro, you need to understand that these man will do anything, to try and push an idea, bro. Because like we're in an era right now where people just want to be right, so they'll say anything even if it doesn't make sense.
And
Like that.
my last thing is, if he's such the British billionaire, the most the wealthiest and everything, and he's within the government and everything, why doesn't he get PR spins then on everything? Why is everything hounding him down? Because otherwise, you go to your government friends and say, "Okay, government friends, can I go get some government PR? Can you tell Daily Mail, all these lot to start spinning a different narrative, or whoever else on whatever newspaper? Chris Wheeler's and them, man. Chris Wheeler's just salty because he's being branded a tier 2.5. That's why he's salty
No,
because
I hear
everyone knows
that, and also when Ineos are
you're not
making
that guy.
moves and when Jim and them man are making moves, they've done very well at keeping stuff away from the media. You know them, man. So it's clearly that they ain't in bed with the media. It's the opposite.
It's just come out now. Look at this. Via business, by the way, and everyone knows if you know at business, whatever, and it's also via like what's his name? I can't remember. SHM, that dude. That's top stuff. Yeah. The Glazer. This is known news, and now it's going to get blown out of proportion. The Glazers have an option within 6 months to sell Manchester United and force Ratcliffe to sell his stake, and it's just an option, which right now is not great when we just kind of broke it down. Ratcliffe has the option to make his own offer first, and he wants to increase his stake if that option becomes available. So when that becomes available, he's going to make an offer. Because it is in 6 months. He gets to up his stake at United. Whether it's like 27 point whatever to 35, who cares? And the thing is, the PR to beg them, man, to fund for a new stadium, again, is bullshit. Because it's already been stopped, Midoriya, bro. They said we'll fund, like the government should, for undercut areas around the UK, aka around Old Trafford, aka the west of Manchester. If you've ever been there, you know how much of a wasteland that really is. How industrial it looks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the stadium is purely down to Ratcliffe. And like anyone does, go look at Tottenham with Levy and that. You get your partners in because no billionaire spends 2 billion on a new stadium or something just like that. You always get partners. That's why you get naming rights. That's why you get all sorts
Well,
of rights.
100%,
Do you
bro.
get
Like
it?
even
You're
bro,
going to you
look
got to
at
think
Tottenham as well.
your
Tottenham
name
Stadium. Do you think
your
that
name
fucking them man put all their own money up for that?
Are you mad? Levy and his own, well, he's not Levy, he don't own the club, he's the
Yeah,
CEO.
but
Basically, he's the CEO.
he
But
needs
you
them,
get it?
man. Yeah.
Do you get it? Your name is about to go on the most known modern flipping stadium in the world. Your brand.
That's
You
why
are
they still
putting
haven't
money into
named the
it.
stadium yet, bro. Because they're probably gonna sell the naming rights at some point.
Of course they are. Of course they are. That's going to be the most expensive naming rights in history. Do you get it? Are you mad? What? And you get to what? Refund the area as well. You get to do it up. Bro, the only one that benefits overall, yeah, is the regeneration of billions into Manchester, bro, and the UK economy, more jobs and stuff like that. But you know, let it all be about the stadium, feed into the PR and all that stuff. If anything, it's a genius idea. How much would you spend your own money like that? Or if someone else could get their bread in and use their bread, you're not going to use that? What, you're going to tell me if you got like 8? Well, I think he's actually got about, allegedly about 26 billion to his name, not 8 billion. But you're not going to spend 2 of that 28. If you got 28 pound, you're going to go spend £6 or £10 on food. If you got that left, no. If someone says, bro, I'll give you a fiver, that halves that. You're going to like, all right, cool. I'll give it back another day. Simple.
This is what I'm saying, but a lot of people don't understand the business. So they're going on like Man United are doing something, or Ineos are doing something that's new, bro.
Isn't it? This is how rich people get more rich.
Exactly, but bro, rich people never spend their money, bro. And this is why, again, the fact that the Glazers have owned Man United for all this time and never put a penny of their own money in, bro.
And
They
now
used
I'm
the
hoping
credit
that rule
facility,
changes.
and even they took out a credit facility for transfers as well. 300 million credit facility, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man are buying players on credit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why people,
Insane,
like, bro, it's crazy. So people don't even understand.
Bro, I hope, yeah, and I don't think they're gonna do it because of certain people. I'm not gonna say certain group, yeah. We all know what it is. Just me saying that. There should be a rule in the UK. Like when I thought this whole thing where you have to spend your own money and put money into the club. Really and truly. There should be like a thing where you can't leverage debt or whatever, man. It's just there should be some sort of ruling, man.
Yeah, man saying, low key genius, you know, nah, bro, like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when they literally got a credit card for players, yeah. Nah, it's mental. Do you know what I mean? They should have never been allowed to do that in the first place. And the thing is, yeah, the people that were in charge in the first place should have never allowed them to run the club like this. They shouldn't have been allowed to.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They shouldn't have been allowed to. And now we're in a situation now where we can't do certain things, and it's shit's deep now. Do you know what I'm saying? And it all happened because the people that were in charge of football should have never allowed them to be able to make these moves in the first place.
Exactly. It's only funny how the rule came in after they came in. So that's what I say. Certain man with certain cones on top of their heads and all that kind of stuff, yeah? Free speech and all that, yeah? They wouldn't make that rule beforehand because we all know who rules everything. Make sure you get your money, though, man.
It's crazy.
Crazy, isn't it? How it comes straight afterwards.
The credit card players, you know them way there. This is what it is, bro. But that's the society we live in, people. You need to understand it. Do you know what I mean? Everything's the way it is for a reason. Do you know what I mean? That's all you would say, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like cash don't mean anything, bro. It's about how much credit you've got. Do you know what I mean?
Credit in the bank. The credit's run out.
That's it. It's credit. Do you know what I'm saying? Cash don't mean nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? So nah, man, the game is the game. Like the fact that Man United are buying players with a credit card, bro, is crazy work, bro.
Tells you everything you need to know. Considering how English football went, we should be having the highest revenues ever, considering how expensive shit is. But we're here now, innit?
That's it, bro.
And we got Everton tomorrow in the next 26 hours.
How you feeling about that game?
Must win it.
I was going to ask you that. That's exactly what I was going to say. Is it a must win?
Bro, look, man, road to 40 points, all that good stuff, yeah. But it's more than that, yeah. It's for me. Look, I'm not manager out or nothing like that, yeah. But I'm not stupid. Like, don't get me wrong, everyone on some good form. So even if you got to draw away right now, I'll be like, you know what? Fair enough, yeah. But my whole thing is, how are you going to set up? That's my whole thing. Are you I hear it? If you have to play the low minute, we've barely got wing backs now. I hear it. Yeah, I didn't think his cameo was that bad on the right. But my whole thing is, are you still gonna persist with this guy called Hoyland? Are you gonna still persist with Garnacho? Are you still gonna persist with all these other dudes that shouldn't be playing? I need, as a fan, like I can see what he wants to do, but I need to see more. You've been there for 4 months, 5 months nearly, or whatever. Start playing attacking, like in an attacking way. I'd rather lose playing attacking football, yeah, or with intent at least, rather than doing the same bozo, what's it called, issues over and over again, aka Hoyland and whatnot. Like Xerxes in a 10, cool. If you're gonna do that, then persist with that. Don't change him every 2 games. Keep him there then. If you're gonna
Let
do,
him build up.
do you
Let
know
him
what I
get a
mean?
run of games in that 10
If
if
you,
that's where you're gonna play him.
yeah, if you want to put Hoyland up front, that's great. Yeah, but the thing is, are you gonna play attacking wingbacks where they can all, get some chances, even if I don't like the guy? I need to see something. I'm hearing Kone's gonna get a debut, a bit like Manu. Remember, Manu got his debut, I believe, against Everton away, and he put in an absolute clinic there. Off the line. It's not gonna be easy. But my whole thing is, can you adapt a little bit? Can you get most out of these players? You need to start getting more out of these players, whether you like it or not. I know they're crap, but they're not 15th crap. They could be doing a lot better. But it's up to him at the end of the day, innit? Because I keep saying it, and we say it on here every week. Like for me, anyways, start playing Collier and Agate in the middle of the pitch. Start going back to the basics because we don't have the players to do it. Because if you're going to play Xerxes, give him some damn runners, bro. Because guess what? He's nice in little tight spaces. He can, give it off. So if you do that, put Garnacho on the wing then. Put him on the right wing back. He's played right wing enough times. Stop playing with Deloden because you're being too defensive. You play Colin Agate, you go back to pressing football, you get higher up the pitch, and whoop-de-doo, like Leicester, we had 20, 30 minutes of overturning them and quickly getting attack after attack until they suffered. That's my thing. At the end of the day, they play, flipping Mikalenko, who's not all that, Tarkovsky, and I don't even know who their right back is. I don't know what his name is, but it looks like another version of Brantthwaite, but the right-footed version, O'Neill, whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is. I can't remember. He looks like a decent player, though. But yeah, that's it for me, man. And Njai's out, one of their better players. So yeah, I need to see what happens because I don't know if Agate and Colley's even back, so they might not even be allowed to play this game. I'm not too sure, man.
I think Agate will be back. But yeah, it's just for me, it is a must win, bro. It's a must win. It's just poor, man. Like I'm not even looking forward to the game because the football's not even good, Cass. Like that. That's what it is. This guy was supposed to come in and bring us some decent football, bro. Know what I mean? If I thought I was gonna see this pragmatic nonsense, then bro, like I would have been way more cautious when this manager came in, bro. There was a mixture of euphoria that Ten Hag was gone, and also the fact that the owners went a different way in it, in terms of they went for a coach that had a very clear identity. But the thing is, what the fuck is that identity, bro? What even is it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even the fact that before he came in, he was like, the way he set up against Man City, he was like, at Man United, you can't set up defensively like that. Like, I'm aware at Man United, like you have to play better football, but he hasn't done that.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
Like the football's been horrible, bro. Do you know what I mean? And you can not have a clear style of football, but you can still kind of see what a manager favors. And it just looks like he just favors runners. That's it. That's what it looks like, because the system that he's coined, it favors runners because you need to be very, very mobile to play that system.
But yeah, he plays with Harry Maguire. I have a massive issue with Harry Maguire, man. And this is why I don't mind him as a squad option, but we play so deep because he's so slow. And I'm so adamant on that, bro. Like, why is it every game we set up 10 yards deeper? Why? Everton play a low block already. Are we going to play deep against them as well? Let them have the ball. Do you know what I mean? Like, Beto's a scrub. What, we're going to allow him the space, like, to not really run him behind? And that he's not going to run him behind. He's slow anyways. He's not even that fast. I can imagine Delict dealing with him. My whole thing is, Euro's back. Are you gonna have the balls to put him in the center? Do you want to play football or not? Are you gonna play the kids? Are you gonna play? I don't think he plays Cheetah. I'll be real with you, not straight away. But are you gonna start this Sekou Kone? Is that gonna be it? I need to see something else.
I don't think Kone's starting. You know what I mean?
I think he might not have a choice. We don't even know what the injury news is yet, do we? Like, I don't even know if I think Agate's back. He just had a knock. I have no idea for
Yeah, but we've
Collier.
had bare time out, bro. So
Where's Collier? That's what I want to know. Where's Collier?
I don't know. It's true. He wasn't even in the. Was he in the squad last game?
Nah. Him and whoever else it was.
Ugarte.
Agate. That was all of a sudden, gone.
Ill, and Ericsson was ill as well.
So yeah, well, Yoro was ill. The Collier
Yoro
thing
and Ericsson were ill.
Yeah, this could be an Ericsson type game, to be fair, but it wouldn't make sense putting Ericsson and then a Xerxes, because you need someone that can do something in that position a little bit. I'd rather just put Bruno Fernandes up there. He always gets goals against Everton, but I'd rather just stick him up in the 10, just like go over there then, because in the 8 he's useless. He can ping a ball, great, but what about everything else that surrounds that? Because if you think you're gonna play Casemiro and Bruno again, we're gonna suffer again. It don't work. It don't work. If you're gonna play, you got to get a run around it. Well, apparently he trusts this Sekou Kone guy, innit? So, you're 19, I suppose. I don't think throwing in the deep end is the greatest situation.
I think that's rumors, though, bro. This Kone thing.
But every time there's rumors against United, it always it happens. Do you get it? Like, it always I didn't even believe this Ahmad stuff, and there was rumors beforehand, and there's always rumors about certain things. I have no idea. But if he's such about the youth, then go play it. Go play them.
Yeah, but my thing is, if he was one of the managers, that was about playing youth, he would have done it from the beginning.
He should have. In hindsight, he should have.
But he didn't. You know what I mean? So I don't believe he did, because obviously, like, even since Yoro's come back, he's integrated him slowly. Do you know what I mean? Like, he hasn't rushed to play him. So I don't think he favors young players in general. I think he did it at Sporting because he had no choice, and he had some good young players there, some quality young players there. Do you know what I mean? But I think he seems very safe, very pragmatic, and he seems like closer to a Jose that would rather have players that he knows what he's going to get from them. He doesn't seem like the patient type with players to nurture players and stuff like that. I feel like he just did that, because he had to at Sporting. That's what he looks like. He looks like he wants ready-made players, bro.
No, I think that's where we thought about Ten Hag as well, and it probably had no choice sometimes. Like, to have the academy, it's just how much does he trust the situation? I think because he's in a bit of a pickle, innit? I feel like he's that's why he feels the need to play senior players. But
yeah, but bro, when you're in a pickle, that's when you see the real person, when they're under duress, bro.
Yeah, I feel like, for me, anyways, if he really has balls, he goes and plays 1 or 2 of the youth in it straight away, innit? Like, if you really don't rate these players, then go rate some of the youth players, then, innit? Because this Kone looks like he's good, innit? He looks really good in academy level.
He's got very good fundamentals, bro, regardless of what level it's at.
Picking up the ball, driving with the ball, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm all for it, innit? Like, I'm all for it. I can't watch another game where I see Bruno Fernandes in a damn 6'8", man. I can't do it, man. Put him up front. Just put him up front. What else? There's no point in playing Hoyle, and he can't even jump. He's making the fear, like, the whole quote come true. White men can't jump and all this kind of stuff. It's mad. It's mad. Like, no, honestly, he's crap. Like, I don't know what they're gonna play low block football. Hoyland ain't getting no space.
Yeah,
he ain't getting no space. We ain't got Ahmad this time to save us.
Last time he played Everton, he played Xerxes up front, and that
changed the game. Changed the whole game.
And we won.
Didn't even start it. I swear he didn't even start that game. He didn't even start that game.
No, he did. Him and Cass started that game, and we won.
Xerxes.
4-0, yeah, the Everton game. That was probably the most goals we scored in a game.
He tweaked it. Did he say he tweaked it at half time to make him like a false 9? That was it.
Something like that. Xerxes in the 9. That was when we beat them.
Yeah. But there's a lot riding on this game, because I look at 2 games coming up before Arsenal, in terms of obviously we've got Ipswich at home next, and it's like, bro, sure, you should be picking up 6 points. If not 4, I don't mind it, because I can hear the whole Everton thing at the moment. They're on hot fire right now. But I need to see what I want to see in it, and that's like attacking intent, not 10 yards back. Playing some decent football, playing the correct people in the positions. Like, I hear it, certain players certain players can't do certain stuff. So start playing them in their strong positions then, where they know their roles.
Yeah.
Stop playing them to their damn strengths then. I don't understand why you don't want to do that. There's no Maguire. The thing is, with Maguire, you can't play a higher, and he's going to play him because of their height probably as well, and I hate that. But
Yeah.
if you play Maguire, that means you're altering everyone else's abilities on the pitch because you have to play 10 yards deeper. So it's not playing to them man's strengths. I don't get it. Do you get it? So that's just the way I look at it. You know, Xerxes as well. If you're not going to play him in the 10 or the 9, then you're failing already. You're asking to get sacked, in my opinion. And I'm not saying he's the be and end all and he's going to make us get like 15 goals, but he make us play better. Keeping the ball is a major issue right now at United. I hit the passing sequences are not that bad in some instances, but against Tottenham, oh my word, why is he the only one that can make a pass? Sometimes he overcooked it, don't get me wrong, because no one else is around him. How many times did I see Dorgu do overlaps and never get seen by Garnacho or Bruno at times? What's the point of the wingbacks then? There's no point.
But this is what I want to know, what these men are supposedly doing in training, because if we're not doing patterns of play, yeah, then what are we doing in training? Because they should be using the wingbacks, bro, because they're literally our main outlet in wide areas, bro, and they tend to get the most space in the system. So why is it not being drilled to find them?
I have no idea. You know what it is? I just think, one, Garnacho's an idiot and he wants to be the hero. My man just said it. He wants to be the hero all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And when we did get Dorgu, yeah, don't get me wrong. I think he put in like 1 or 2 good crosses, but he never had the opportunity to do more.
Yeah.
And again, it's gone for some reason. So yeah, I don't know. So it's a joke. He actually pisses me off.
You lot, let's get these likes up, people. Man said in 1958 announced a protest for Man United fans about the ownership of the club, which will take place on March the 9th for the Arsenal game.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
You know that, innit? That's what I was thinking. It's just like, bro, why now? Why now?
Yeah, innit? But because things are going bad. Why not back in January, or why not back in the summer?
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, yeah. I keep saying it. Shouting outside the ground ain't gonna do nothing. The fact that it's organized tells them they can prepare. What's the point? What's the point that you have to announce it? Just tell your friends by WhatsApp or something. Anyways, furthermore than that, it's like, cool, you're gonna shout outside the ground, Glazer's out, you know, Joe Glazer's gonna die, all of that stuff, blah blah blah. Great. You get into the stadium, you empty it. Cool, you empty one stadium, you get the message, you know, things are not great. What about beyond that? Why not do it the next game? Why Arsenal as well? Why not do it for consecutive games? If you're such a top red with all these season tickets, why don't you keep emptying the stadium then until it really hurts their pockets? If you're going to suffer all the way. But it's not going to happen. Protesting don't work no more because no one wants to empty the ground. This is what I don't get, yeah? And I remember having this this talk even at the ground. Go support the club, yeah. Go get your ticket, go sit down. But the thing is, it's like, if you're gonna really do this shit and do it together, then why are you buying beers? Why are you buying cokes? Why are you buying waters, food at the ground? Because I'm telling you now, these top reds all do it. I've seen it. They all do it. So you're funding it. This is what I call top spazzes, bro.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah, you're funding the one thing that you want to get rid of. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Like, you're literally funding and making it easier for these men to stay, bro. Because, bro, like, people are more likely to sell a failing business than a thriving one. The reason why the Glazers, won't leave is because they're still seeing the financial benefits of owning the club. So then you hit them in the pocket. Like, it's fucking common sense, bro. You know what I mean?
So I just look at it. I'm all the time. I'm just like, these lot will never learn, man. No one will ever learn. You know, how about this? Go get the game called off. That will hurt them. Go do it again. Do it in a row. Do it about 3 times in a row. You know what? There might be less pressure for the people playing in the stadium. Like, Man United will probably win. But, you know, but it's just, It makes no sense, man. I've been to protests, by the way. I've been to two of them, yeah. Been to the most recent one, innit? But guess what we all did though? We all went back into the ground. And I think we won that day as well. Who was it? I think it might have been the Arsenal game as well. I've got it as an upload. How about this? I've got it as an upload somewhere. But it's just stupid. Because I just thought, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Everyone I saw certain faces. They go in, they all do the same thing. Oh, but the tourists will take off. There's about how many season tickets go out to the ground. If you could easily empty half the stadium. I ain't got a clue what's going on my camera yet, but this is gonna sound like a podcast in a minute, bro.
That's all right. Hey guys, run up the lights, people. Man said, as an Everton fan, I think Moyes shows what a new manager can do. He hasn't even fundamentally changed that much. He's just given more confidence and a couple tweaks, and you guys have a better squad. 100%, my bro. 100%, my bro. But this is why, yeah, when man are saying that, yo, I should give the manager more time and I'm being impatient. I'm not being impatient because literally the sign that a manager's doing well at a club is usually when the results change when he comes in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, at the moment when I'm looking at Amorim, yeah, I can't see what he's changed here for the positive since he's come in, because everything is factually worse.
Everything's quite worse at the moment. I'm still in the frame of mind though. I don't think it matters who came in. I think we'd be getting exposed. I don't care for a few more wins that gets us 10th. I couldn't care less. I really don't care, because we would be the only way we would have got results. Yeah, with this current group, anyways, is low block football. The same thing that we don't want to see.
Yeah, but we don't want to see it. We don't want to see it long term. But at the same time, yeah, it very much depends, bro. If Rude took over, yeah, interim, yeah, and was still losing games, then I would be on the bandwagon that, oh, right, it's the players and that. But nah, bro, he took over and it stemmed the bleeding. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the managers come in and just opened the wound, bro, and decided to create more wounds.
I think profiling, my whole thing is profiling, man. Like, that's my only thing with Amorim, innit? That's it. It's the profiling. Like, I'm not no Amorim out dude, innit? But whatever. Like, at the end of the day, I'm myself convinced it's just what he wants to do in the future. I don't think we're gonna see what we're seeing this year, next season, innit? I don't think that's definitely not gonna be the case. I can't guarantee that. But my whole thing is I'm so that these players are just crap. But the thing, it's the profiling. Why do you persist with the low? You had Anthony right there. We could have played more attacking for the time being. Yes, fetching him a prize. Okay, you got rid of him. Cool. Go get one of the young bucks then. Go play Garnacho, who's not a 10, who you keep playing in the 10 and plays like a winger. Yeah, when Dorgu picked up the ball, I saw Garnacho hugging the touchline. I mean, the byline. Why? Why is he not playing like a 10? I saw that against Tottenham time and time after again, yeah. And then more further than that, yeah, it's like you got two players, two runners for your 8s. Why are you not playing them then? Why do you keep playing Delo then? Why is it so 10 yards back? What happened? What happened when we were pushing up the field? You stopped that all of a sudden. Which game was it where you thought, nah, we can't do it no more? Why do you keep playing for Hoyland? What? Because the data says so. Use your fucking eyes. He's crap. I don't need data to support anything. He's crap.
How about this? Horrendous.
Yeah, but my whole thing is, again, Tottenham. He had chances, by the way. He missed them. He squandered them. Didn't get to the end of things. So what now? What is going to happen next game against a low block team? This is Tottenham we're talking about. Not Everton. Anyways, yeah, man. That's really it. Is that part? And if he continues doing that, the more people are going to keep turning on him in a minute. And that's a fact.
No, 100%. I said 4 games. Ruben's been in charge.
Everton are above us. Everton are above us already.
Everton are above us already, yeah. And they've moved above us since David Moyes came in. So I don't want to hear no shit about like the players and all of this, bro. Everton don't have a better squad than us.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? And Amorim's been in charge for 22 games. 22 games is more than enough time, yeah, for me to judge anyone. 22 games, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's it, bro. If he's been in charge for 22 games, yeah, and there's 38 games in the Premier League season?
Yeah. We got another 13 to go.
Well, there you go. And he's been in, so bro, he's nearly been in charge, yeah, for 2/3 of a Premier League season, match-wise. And that's not enough games for me to make to make an assessment? Are you taking a piss?
Boy.
Are you taking a
Man.
fucking piss, bro? Do you know what I mean? If it was just Premier League games only, the Brewers been in charge for 2/3 of the season, and you're telling me that it's not long enough for me to see that man's made us worse in every department.
Look, I
and
feel
man
like
still blaming the players.
we're not the only ones seeing this. He's got to see this as well. At the end of the day, he can definitely be reading up the criticisms,
bro.
So he knows what needs to be done. You're meant to be the genius.
Bro, look at how Palace started the season.
Yeah, they were 19th, and they're above us. And even Palace don't play low block all the time. You know what their issue was this whole season is missing Anderson. Because their box defending is being crap, but so is ours.
Yeah.
So is ours.
No, 100%. So it is.
Do you know what I mean? We win. We win. We could potentially go to 12th, innit? Yeah, to start off with, if everything goes our way, and then we beat Ipswich. Who knows what happens with Brighton? Who knows what happens with Brentford? You know, it might be a little bit more respectable, just not good enough, though, innit? Because it's like, what about 10? I don't care if it's 10th or 13th. I couldn't care less. Yeah, but bro. We got Ipswich soon, yeah? They're on 17 points. We lose against Everton. Ipswich get a result against, against Tottenham. Then they got us in the Prem. Hey, relegation is really on the cards.
Yeah.
Relegation is really on the cards. We'll be the biggest laughing stock in football history, bro.
But if it gets to the point where we're flirting with relegation, they'll sack him.
They have to.
Because they'll have to.
They will have no choice. And they'll have to hold another L.
Bro, we weren't 5 points from top 4. We were 4 points from top 4 when Amorim came in. 4.
Yeah, but I think the table itself was...
No, the table was Bandulu, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The table, we were like 13th, but we were 4 points off top 4, bro.
Bandulu.
Yeah, bro. It was crazy.
Bro, it was gung-ho, bro.
At one point, there was 8 points between 13th and 4th place, I believe. Or maybe 6 points.
Yeah, it was mad, yeah.
Yeah. So we were 13th, but we were right there, bro. Like we were right there. Do you know what I'm saying? It was early doors. So that's what people need to understand. Like 22 games in, is literally 2/3 of a Premier League calendar. That's more than long enough, bro, as a manager.
We got to understand, we got a hard run coming up, you know?
Yeah.
People need to understand, we've got Forest away coming up at some point. We got Leicester just before the break, which ideally we need to be winning that. We need to be beating Everton, Ipswich. We need to make up some points because we got Forest away. We got the Derby at home. You know what I mean? Then we got Newcastle away before we play like Wolves and then Bournemouth away and Brentford away, which is mad. It's like, bro,
those are tough games, you know.
These are not easy, bro.
Forest and Bournemouth away, as United, you're now looking at it saying we're probably going to lose those games. That shouldn't be the case.
Nope.
Those should be places that we should go there and win. Do you know what I mean? And the worst thing about it is, we was in the hood. We was in the hood, with Eric Ten Hag. But with Ten Hag, both of those games, you expect Man United to go there, play shit, and probably get something.
Exactly. That's actually it. That's actually it. You don't know what you're gonna get with Ten Hag. I still think it would have went down. I think it still would have went left regardless.
I don't think we'd be in the bottom half of the table if Ten Hag was still here, bro. I don't. As much as we don't like him, and as much as the players weren't playing for him, like the players are more capable of doing the individual thing when they're at least in a shape that they understand. They can more play in autopilot in that system. In this manager's system, they can't take the game into their own hands as much.
Yeah. Bro, we need 9 points. I can't lie.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, not only just you, the owners thought that we would challenge for top 4. That's why they brought him in now. That's why they said to him, yo, it's now or never.
And now it's never. That's
it, bro. We're fucking cooked, bro.
Yeah. We got Real Sociedad or Alkmaar. Who you choosing if you had to get a choice?
If I had to choose between Real Sociedad and RZ, I'll choose RZ because Spanish
worst.
teams are always difficult to play against tactically. Do you know what I mean? And you would think that, you'd think that would have way too much for Alkmaar, bro.
It's crazy that Europa's literally our only hope. Like FA Cup could be our hope as well, slightly, but Fulham at home as well. We got that in between. We got that. Is that the midweek game that we got? Is that midweek game or is it? I don't know if it's a Sunday game. I have no idea.
I'm not sure.
But you know, Marco Silva's. I don't know how that team still don't beat us, but it don't.
I don't know, bro.
It's tough, isn't it?
I don't know. Hey, Monty, this is a good point, you know. Maybe they're doing what the Mavs done, bro. Man traded Luca and that because they're trying to move the franchise to fucking Las Vegas. You know them ones. So they just try fuck up the whole thing. You know them.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, apparently the owners are that big advocate for gambling, innit? And they're trying to make gambling legal in Dallas, innit? And open casinos. And if they can't do that, they're looking to move the whole franchise to Las Vegas.
That's crazy.
So they traded Luca on some political thing just to piss everyone off. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you a question. Would you take relegation if it meant Glazers and that leaving?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I hear it.
I would. Bro, I'm an anarchist, bro. Like, I'll do anything to get what I want, bro, within reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest. It's one of them ones where I would absolutely take relegation if it meant that they would just leave.
Fair enough. What do you think of the score is going to be against Everton then?
I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? But I can't see us winning the game.
I'm going to say 1-1, man.
Yeah, that's it. I can't see us winning the game.
Yeah, I say 1-1, man. We'll probably end up conceding that at the end. Yeah, man. I expect Everton to... I don't know, man. Man United against low block counter-attack football. We'll see how that goes, innit? We'll see how that goes, man. But... yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know how anyone in here can think that United are going to win. Like, logically, anyways. There's no way you can break it down to make it look like we're going to win. Impossible.
No, I hear it. Yeah, I can't put together a case as to where our goals are coming from, the way we're playing, and with the team that I don't trust this manager to pick. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's it. It's all about the team he picks.
If it's Garnacho and Højlund again starting, bro.
What's the point?
Nah, bollocks.
Yeah, what's the point? I can hear Garnacho coming off the bench. That's it.
Exactly.
Who have we got available as well? Like, if they're going to play low block, surely play Ericsson. But then the IC free midfield is going to run us ragged.
Yeah, it's very long, bro.
That's the only issue.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If you play Casemiro and a Kone, I can hear it, maybe. I can hear it. I think that'll be one of Casemiro's better games. If it's a Garte, he's probably going to play. If he played a Garte and Kone, I hear it. But play Ericsson then and Xerxes in it. I don't want to put Bruno up front. I don't care. I don't care about Højlund.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less about it. Just play one.
I'd rather see Xerxes in the 9, yeah, and Bruno in the 10 than see
Højlund.
Yeah.
But my only issue with that is like he says he doesn't believe Xerxes a 9, and it's like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah, but again, like but bro, you need to understand with this manager, yeah. What makes me dislike, yeah, what he's doing is he's got such a rigid way of looking at football. That's why he doesn't think Xerxes a 9, because he believes that a 9 has to have, yeah, a very specific set of characteristics, or you're not a 9. But football doesn't work like that.
Of course,
do you know what I'm saying? Football doesn't work like that. Like, there's always been many different ways to play different positions. So, do you know what I'm saying? The point is, the manager's his philosophy is rigid, his system's rigid, everything about that's rigid. So, because of that, how he identifies players is rigid, bro. And it's been proven that it's rigid and wrong. This manager's player identification and player profiling is by far the worst that I've ever seen, bro, at Man United. He's
I
almost
agree.
got every single player's profiling wrong. Nearly every single one.
Yeah, nearly. Yeah, you're not even wrong there.
Yeah, like bro, he hasn't got the best out of any players at all
Yeah,
since he's been here, bro, because he doesn't know how to utilize what he has.
Oh man, it's long days, bro.
So yeah, it's crazy. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
bring it on, man. Let's just see what we got in store tomorrow, innit?
Mm, that's
That
what I'm
man.
saying. So it's one of them ones. And bro, we need to get away from the Xerxes quote, bro. You need to understand. Xerxes never said that he's a 10. He didn't say that.
Yeah, he just said he's a hybrid.
Yeah, exactly.
But
The manager
we play better when he's up front. That's the whole point. As a team, we play better. The
but that's
goals
what I'm
is
saying.
always going to be an issue regardless. But
But this is
how
what I'm
many
saying.
how many times are we going to see against Everton, Branthwaite or whoever pressure Hoyland and Hoyland can't
Yeah,
even pass the damn ball because he
yeah,
loses it 10 times in one space? How many times is it going to take for this brother to learn that this guy's shit?
yeah. 100%.
Can't believe I ever backed this guy, bro. Honestly, man. Allow it.
And this is what it did, brother. It's brother. Come on, we're always gonna back him because we wanted my man out at the team, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just one of them ones where I don't know. Man is saying Xerxes is a hybrid modern footballer. I wouldn't say he's a hybrid modern footballer. I'd say that he's the opposite. I'd say that he's a throwback player. He's not a modern player at all. He's a throwback player that's just
He needs runners, man.
he's very, very good at football, blood. Do you know what I mean? He's a throwback player where like the reason why man has to say that he isn't an out and out 9 and he's not a 10 and he's a 9.5. The reason why he has to say that is because football's become so rigid now that people try and put players in a box, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like there was loads of players, there were loads of strikers growing up that weren't out and out centre forwards, and they never had to come out and say that. Like Dwight York never had to come out and say I'm not an out and out centre forward, or neither did Teddy Sheringham. Neither did these guys. We just understood there were different types of attackers. Now you have to be very specific here with saying what you are and what you aren't here, because everyone wants to put you in a box, bro. Like it's foolishness, bro. Football is so stiff and robotic now. You've got man have to come out and say bullshit like that, bro. It's dumb.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
We got no choice, man, but we're moving it. If we get a win tomorrow, it calms everything down. But if it doesn't, boy.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. Like Berbatov never used to come out and say, "Oh, you know what? I'm not an out and out fucking 9, bro." But listen, we understood what Berbatov was, bro. Like what's understood don't need to be explained. Do you know what I'm
But
saying?
guess what? He had runners,
Of course he did.
and he wasn't even
You
the
know what
best
I'm
number
saying?
9 at the team. In some cases, he was on the bench, and he wasn't always clinical either.
Yeah, but bro, like none of those things even matter. The point is, yeah, this manager doesn't know how to identify anything, bro. Like he doesn't. This guy's been playing Dallo left wing back. Do you know what I'm saying?
He
Like man
takes
was
him.
playing Kobe Mino, yeah, in the double pivot when he was getting overrun and he weren't changing it. This guy's playing Garnacho, yeah, left wing, even though he knows that his system needs 10s. Like
Yeah,
he's
these
done bare
midfielders.
weird things. He's done
Yeah,
bare,
yeah,
he's done bare weird.
he's done bare experimentations.
And the experimentations, yeah, the profiles he's picking, yeah, don't even help, and they don't fit the system, bro. It's like if he played 10s in the 10 in his system,
It might work better.
it might work better. You know what I mean? And if you played attackers as wing backs, play wingers as wing backs instead of playing wingers as 10s and playing fullbacks as wing backs, we would have won more games.
We'll probably end up winning. We'll probably end up, what's it called, isn't it? Anyways, we'll probably end up having to play the lower right. Like I said, I can see why we might need to. So I'm not against it at the moment, really. But as long as he plays higher up the pitch, that's it. That's all I ask for is a bit of bravery, man.
That's what we need, but are we gonna get that?
We'll see, man.
We will indeed. You look, let's run up these likes, people.
What we on?
Let's
What
get
likes
these
we
up.
on?
Not enough, bro. You know what I'm saying?
265. It's crazy, man.
That's, I mean, let's get these up. We need 400 likes, people. I mean, you got a show coming up now, Cass.
Yeah, man. I'm probably gonna rant about the same kind of shit. I'll be real. There's 700 odd people in here. So if you want to come over, it's up to you lot. Realistically, I'll continue this conversation with you guys in the chat. Really, so it's more gonna be Man United than Everton based, isn't it? And I'll probably end up ranting about something. So like I always do.
No, I hear it, bro. So put the link in the private chat in it, because it's not coming up when I'm searching it. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside, man. Yeah, I mean, make sure you subscribe to the clips page as well. I think I'm closing in on fucking 7K, blood. Like literally, I might be one off, blood. You know them ones there saying, yeah. So, do you know what I mean? If you ain't subscribed to the clips page, the link is in the title, people.
Oh yeah, next season, Never a Foul. We're gonna have files on people. So I've got someone that's gonna put people anything mad that someone says, they're getting put on file. So
no, that's crazy, bro.
So yeah, every single time. So when Mont says mad stuff and says, I never said that, he did. Trust me, and it'll be getting sent to people all around YouTube.
No, that's crazy. Man said files, you know.
Yeah, you know what it is? I run panel shows more time, innit? Me, Monts, and Daps and whatnot. So, but obviously as a host, it's like I can't keep up when people say, I never said that, but I know you did. So don't lie. And then Monts say, but you got to stop doing this thing where you're lying on me, bro. I'm thinking like, but you did. I'm not dumb. So you're getting put on file now. You're getting put a RICO. You're getting put a RICO in your head.
That's crazy. Man said on file, you know.
Yeah, that files, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, no. Listen, we'll be keeping an eye on that, brother. Receipts, man. Yo, big up everyone inside. And yeah, we hit 7K on there. Big up everyone supporting the Clips channel. Yeah, I mean, it's been doing the rounds. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone that supported this channel. I'll see you back here with the loot.